Hello friends, today this video is based on the question which is asked in UPSC IS exam in mathematics optional, okay, paper 1, and this is asked in last year 2019. And question is what? Question says that is f of x, which is designed in the form of the sum of two another modulus function. Okay, f of x is nothing but the cos x mod plus sin x mod. Is f differentiable at the point pi by 2? Okay, where pi by 2 is any real number. Okay, if yes, fine, then find the derivative of f at the point x equal pi by 2. If not, prove it. Okay, the weightage of this question is 15 marks question. Okay, this is asked in UPSC exam last year 2019. Friends, see clearly, solving problem is not the whole work, okay, for the mathematics. Okay, if you have solved, try to observe, it. Okay, here they have asked at point pi, at the point x equal pi by 2. Try to check it at 0, try to check it at pi. Okay, try to check it. How does this problem takes the periodic form? Okay, observe it. Okay, this is the way to learn the mathematics. This is very easy question and very easy and basic problem from the final year BSc course. Okay, this is straight problem in the BSc final year book, okay, of real analysis. And very easy question, not too tough and not too easy. Okay, not too easy and not too tough. This is a medium moderate level problem. And I give you the trick. Okay, which is the trick? If f of x is designed like this, g of x mod and gx tend to 0 as x tend to alpha, which implies that this is also a corollary. Okay, be remember it. Okay, which implies that f of x is not differentiable at x equal alpha. Okay, see this corollary. If f of x is some modulus function of gx. Okay, f of x is nothing but the modulus function of gx, and gx tend to 0 as x tend to alpha, which implies that f is not differentiable at x equal alpha. Okay, similarly apply this concept on here and you will find easily. My intuition says that f is not differentiable. Why f is not differentiable? Because my cos x mod. Okay, cos x mod, if I choose L of x equal cos x mod. Okay, and I know that cos x tend to 0 as x tend to pi by 2, because they have asked me at the point pi by 2, and cos at the point pi by 2 is 0. So Lx, since cos x tend to 0 as x tend to pi by 2, hence therefore Lx is not differentiable based on this corollary. Please see this corollary. Okay, is not differentiable at x equal pi by 2. Okay, how can I decide whether the one part of the function is not differentiable and another is differentiable? Is the sum is differentiable or not? Okay, there is a theorem, need a theorem. Okay, need the theoretical approach. One theoretical approach should be better. Okay, if your theory part is not well, you need to improve your theory part first and then go on the problem. Okay, without weapon you can't attack on the enemy. Okay, for attacking the enemy you need to have a weapon. Okay, theory is just plays as a role of weapon in mathematics. Forget mathematics everywhere. Now Lx is not differentiable at x equal pi by 2. Let me discuss about the theorem. Okay, very important theorem. If f of x and g of x are differentiable at x equal alpha, which implies that f of x plus g of x is also differentiable at x equal alpha. Okay, if of x, if f and g are two differentiable function, then their sum is also differentiable. Okay, is the converse of this theorem is true or not? Okay, converse is false. Let me give the example. Converse is false. Converse of this theorem is false. Why? Take any function f of x. F of x equal -1 for each at each rational point, and let it be 1 at each irrational point, and let us take gx is 1 each at each rational point and -1 at each irrational point. Okay, both are not differentiable. Why? Here f and g both are not differentiable. Why? Because their right hand limit and left hand limit are differs. Okay, both have different left hand limit and right hand limit, so both are not differentiable. But about their sum, is differentiable. Why? 0 0 for each irrational, here left hand limit and right hand limit are same, so here this hx is differentiable. Okay, which is the sum of two non-differentiable functions. So my converse of the theorem is false. Okay, I apply this funda and decide that this f is not differentiable. Why? Because if my f of x equal cos x mod plus sin x mod. Okay, if I f of x be at gx plus hx, my gx is not differentiable. Okay, clearly this gx is not differentiable. By based on this corollary and this theorem. Very nice approach, very nice. Okay, based on the corollary as well as on the theorem. Okay, my cos x mod is not differentiable at x equal pi by 2. Now I need to prove it. Why f of x equal cos x mod is not differentiable? Fine, so let me prove this. Let me take left hand, let me take gx equal cos x mod. Okay, instead of working whole of f of x, I need only to work with gx. Okay, based on my previous theorem, if I prove that gx is not differentiable based on the previous theorem which we discussed, says that, which implies that f is not differentiable. Okay, no need to check about sin x mod. If cos x mod is not differentiable, no need to check sin x mod, although sin x mod is differentiable at x equal pi by 2. Okay, sin x mod is fails to be differentiable at origin at x equal 0, but here there is asked about x equal pi by 2, their sin x mod is differentiable. Forget sin x, whichever they may be, but we only need to work with cos x. If I prove that cos x mod is not differentiable, which implies that my f of x, which is designed in such a way that sum of two modulus functions where g of x plus h of x, where gx is cos x mod and hx is sin x mod. Now I have chosen gx equal cos x mods. The left hand derivative left hand derivative of uh, let me tell about left hand derivative. Limit x tend to pi by 2 minus g of x minus g of x pi by 2, and here x. Since this is the basic definition of differentiability, see about this. If you don't know about the basic definition of differentiability, please first go that and then go on it. Okay, before attacking on the enemy, you need to have a weapon. Okay, so first go to the theoretical part if you don't know. Okay, this is there is a in some but way that f of x minus f of c upon x minus c, but here my c is pi by 2. Okay, so let me uh, put x equal pi by 2 minus h. Why? Because this is left hand derivative. This approaches to the pi by 2 from left. Okay, and this tend to pi by 2 as h tend to 0. Okay, so my left hand derivative, which can be written as limit h tend to 0 this g, and let me keep x as pi by 2 minus h. Okay, and this is nothing but g of pi by 2, and here is h. Okay, because x minus pi by 2 is h, x minus pi by 2 is minus h. Okay, x minus pi by 2 there is remain minus h. Okay, so limit h tend to 0, and g of pi by 2 minus h is what? Cos pi by 2 minus h modulus minus, and this is 0 because cos pi by 2 is 0 and modulus of 0 is 0, and this is my h. Okay, we are approaching from the left, so x mod equal minus x is if x approaches from left. Okay, if x approaches from left. Okay, here x is some real number, the value of cos pi by 2 minus h is some real number. Okay, so limit h tend to 0, this becomes minus cos pi by 2 minus h upon h. Okay, and this is what? Since cos pi by 2 minus theta, keep h as theta, so cos pi by 2 minus theta lies in the first quadrant and it change into sin theta. Okay, limit h tend to 0, this become sin theta upon theta, and this is what? Minus 1, keep minus common, limit h tend to 0 sin h upon h, and this whole term is 1. Why? Take, please see this, this is the standard formula. If you can prove this as h tend to 0 sin 0 upon 0, this becomes 0 0 form, and both are denominator and numerator both are the continuous function, so we can apply L'Hopital rule. Derivative the numerator and denominator separately, its derivative is cos h, it's 1. Okay, and h tend to 0 cos 0 is 1. Okay, so this become minus 1, and my left hand derivative is minus 1, and let me tell about a right hand derivative. Okay, limit x tend to pi by 2 plus. Okay, and my g of x minus g pi by 2 upon x minus pi by 2, this is just the formula of the derivative. Okay, so put here x equal pi by 2 plus h tend to pi by 2 as you let h tend to 0. Okay, put this limit h tend to 0, and here my x is pi by 2, and this is my 0. I already done here. Okay, and this is my x minus pi by 2 is what? H. Okay, and this is what? Limit h tend to 0, because here I am approaching from the right, so here modulus value remain as positive. Okay, so here modulus value remain as positive. X mod equal x if x approaches from right. Okay, So since cos pi by 2 plus theta is what, this lies in second quadrant, and this becomes sin theta, but cos is negative in second quadrant. So here cos pi by 2 plus h, and this my x minus pi by 2, cos pi by 2 plus h, and modulus remain as positive because we are talking about the right hand derivative. So cos pi by 2 plus h is what, cos pi by 2 plus h, which lie cos pi by 2 plus theta is changed into the sin theta, and in the second quadrant sin is positive, but we see to the cos there, okay, and that is negative, and x minus pi by 2 is what, h. Instead of this we have keep h, and limit h tend to 0, limit h tend to 0 as cos pi by 2 plus h upon h, and this becomes limit h tend to 0, and this becomes sin h, and there is since cos pi by 2 plus theta, cos pi by 2 plus theta